Okay guys, Big Rich here at Ohio Fish Rescue, and what we're doing today is, see this pipe on the floor? We're running more airline around the rescue. If you can look up here, you see that we have the one linear air pump. That's a Alita LA80. It's been running for 10 years, and it's been running this pipe all the way across the whole top of the fish room, down across that, and then over here, and then across the middle here too, all the way over, and been running all this air. The problem is we have this air stone, and it's a micro bubble air stone, so it takes a lot of pressure to run it. Every time we hook up something new, this bubbler gets less and less air. So we know that we're pretty much at the end of our Alita 80 air capacity. So what we're doing now is, you see Josh there working, we've got this line here, which goes all the way from that corner over to here to a T. See the T on there? Then we've got this line. We're going to run down for this run, right down the middle to this tank. So these guys won't be on the old pump. We're going to put a new pump up. And then if you see over there, we're going to continue that T on over to here. We're going to connect to this line here, and we're going to disconnect by cutting that pipe over here and putting in an on-off valve right there, so that this whole center section isn't on our main pump. So that line and this line is on the new pump we're putting up. Now this pump that's up there will run this whole end side, this whole end over here, and then the very end right there, all the way down to all the new tanks. But this run and this run will be on a new air pump, so we will not have no problems. Now those two air pumps can still plug into my UPS backup, where it's a computer backup, and if the electricity goes off, my UPS backup still runs for probably about 30-40 minutes of just giving them air. And what that does is that buys me time, that if your electric goes off for 10-15 minutes, the air pump's still running. But if it goes off for an hour to 8 hours to 2 days, you have time now to go ahead and hook up your generators and plug your pumps and main system into. So this is what we're doing now to try and alleviate any problems in the future and really get some air into our tanks. So follow along and we will get this done. Look at this boy putting in the extra effort. He's on top of the tank. He already screwed it to the ceiling there, but it was drooping here, so he had to put... What is your problem? He can't see a man's butt without going, ow! And if you guys notice, Josh is wearing, he is not wearing his belt, but his pants are up to where you don't see no butt crack. We've got this all the way over here. We got Derek holding this up with a piece of pipe, and we're gonna strap that up against the ceiling. And we've got a piece across here. It's hanging down right there right now, but it's ran. So where Josh needs to get up here and screw it to the ceiling. And then we've got this piece here that's run back there and ready to hook onto it and glue to it as soon as we're ready. So this one goes down the center. We are getting it done, but without the efforts of Josh. You look at him up there in that little 2-foot little spot. Amazing. Thank you, Joshy. Appreciate it, buddy. He's like, yeah, screw you, Dad. Okay, now we have the pipe in all the way from over there, going into the corner, and then coming down this way. Josh is just getting ready to screw it up over here. And then this is where the T is going to go down for this run. Then we need to hook up from the T over to this corner, over to this piece of pipe right here. And then this whole run and this whole run will be on one pump. Never a boring moment here.
Well, this is the same way. It has the nipple up top. You can suck the air out of it and put an air valve on it.
Well, that's made to work with an aqua lifted. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now Josh is getting up. We're screwed in over to here. He's putting in a T for the airline. Put it over about, behind the 80. Over to your right, Josh, not there. Over farther. Yeah, anywhere it's over there. You're gonna cut that there. Put a T in. Where's that piece of airline with the T glued to it? Oh, you got it. You're ready to go. Give that to Josh. Where's the glue?
Right here.
Hand that to. There you go. You guys are working like a well-oiled machine.
This all glued and good.
That's all glued. You're gonna have to turn that exactly like that. Yes. Glue that on. You can turn that whichever way you want, but it's glued onto the T already. Bye, Marilyn. Love you.
Likewise.
Hey, we love listening to your stories, right? Okay, let's get this thing glued in. There we go. He's starting to glue on one side. Glue on the other side. Yeah, hold that. Pull that away from the wall. There you go. My boy's smart. He's got good genes.
But he's wearing shorts.
Stop it. Nope. Turn that. There you go. Keep turning it until it's nice and tight. Right down more. Down, down. Right there you go. Good job.
It's what we call a fine dongle.
A fine dongle. Nice. Next piece. You can go ahead and glue that one now. You want it shorter, okay. You gotta watch, I moved it on this side, Josh. This side of the center line, where all this stuff is going down, I moved it to this side. You're cutting it shorter, you're gonna put it right through the center line. And we don't want that.
It's still on the side.
It's still on the side? Okay, we're good to go. That's all I'm saying, you know, be careful, you don't cut it too short. Just got to check every avenue before you do it, you know. Does he often let out noises like this for no reason?
Yep. Pretty regularly.
This is like Rob's TV.
I'll be here all weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job, Josh. Put another screw up there. Not actually on that pipe. We're taking that pipe off. Right on the T. There you go. Okay, now this is the pipe you're going to put up there. That's Rob's head. Twist that one and pull it. There you go. Just hold this up on the end. There you go. Glue that in, Josh. You just got to make sure that this is pointing straight down, because he's going to put together and turn. You want that to point straight down.
That's not glued though.
Oh, it's not glued? Well, then we can turn it on the end. We're good. All right, give him the glue. Right above your head. My boy working hard. I got Rob's. I feed him. He works hard. I work for food. Twist it in any old way, you're good. Push in and twist. Okay. Now bring the screw gun out and start screwing this up to the ceiling. Excuse me, I'm coming past you. All right, we're coming down this way.
3 or 4. Okay. I'll bring 3 or 4.
Did you get the screws too?
They don't come with them?
No, they're in the red bucket there on your right. You gotta get screws and clamps. They don't come together. They're not free-formed. Just make one and give it to Josh. I'm gonna turn over here. We're gonna come down this way. As long as you don't move, we're good. There you go. Good job. All right, come on this way. Clamp this one up. Hang on, let me make sure it's straight. All right, move the net. Hang on. All right, Josh, I can't see with the net there. Go ahead and screw it up right there, buddy. Now this end has to go to my right more. Right there, perfect. Josh, do the end and you can fill in the middle. Now this piece still needs to be glued in, right? Okay, good deal. Okay. Now fill in the middle on that and we're good to go. Are you tired of stretching, Derek?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm not really this tall. Now one right in the center, right about here. Ooh. This is what we do here. We just make things better every day. Why wouldn't you do that on the very end?
This is a flexible rubber pipe. He's got a crank on it for a little bit.
Yeah, but you don't need one there. You've got one 2 inches from it. If you put it on the very end.
Drywall, it just went in and slipped. So I'm putting an extra one here.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Then you can put one on the end. I don't know if I'd put that on yet. You got to glue that together and turn this the right way. Then put one on the end.
It's all glued.
No, the T ain't glued on.
T is glued on. T's glued on, yeah.
Oh, so we can turn this end? Okay. Go ahead and put your piece up there and make sure it's pointing straight down. We're good to go. No, about an inch to your right, Josh. On there, yes.
Clamp's too small.
Oh, the clamp won't fit around the hose end thing.
Get on this damn hose. There you go.
Okay, so that's all glued in then?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good to go. Make sure them are all shut off. Now we got a little bit left on the other side. Okay, now we're taking this piece over to the edge and coming down for the center line. So Josh is gluing that now. He's getting ready to put it together. We have a little 6-inch stub in there to make sure it's pointing the right way. So Josh will watch that as he's putting it in. See the end. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. More, make it level. There you go. You're good to go. And now he can screw that in. Do you have a screw and a clamp for him?
Yep.
Right behind you, Josh. Good to go. This is teamwork.
Where did the screw go in the middle?
It's right on top of the 750, right inside the canopy.
There we go. Right there.
Don't forget to show everybody Josh's new monster fish.
His new monster fish.
Right. It's Beatrice the beta.
Beatrice the beta. Oh my goodness. That's a nice looking beta actually.
See?
Is this something you brought?
The Dumbo ear beta.
Jumbo eared beta. Okay. All right, now move the ladder over to the corner. About 3 foot to your right. Is that breaker tripped there or something? It looks like the light's on.
Whole outlet needs replaced. Can't plug nothing in there. It won't trip itself. The GFCI bad.
To your right, the center ain't holding up. To your right, about 2 foot.
Got it about even?
Yep. Good job. Now grab this pipe off the floor. He don't need the union. He needs the other side.
We need one more.
All right, he's got that corner glued in. He's getting ready to put a strap in. About 6 inches from the corner, Josh.
Problem is I can't.
Okay.
I need to
How
go
about straight up to the
sideways.
ceiling? No, straight up to the ceiling. Clamp it. Perfect.
Here, try to grab the other end. Feel like basket or some shit.
You know, it's held up. You're good.
You're good. Now we're about 4 inches short. Do we have a piece of PVC about 6 to 8 inches? Oh, we got 4 inches. She said I'm going to need 2 inches more than that. But Josh, you also got to understand, we're going to cut it down there and put a on-off valve. So we're going to have 4 inches more on that pipe. So we're going to have to move down.
I need to do that side first and then worry about this
Yes,
side.
exactly.
I need the cutters and the glue. I have the cutters.
Okay, so what we're doing now,
Just hand me over here.
we're cutting this pipe here to take it off of our airline so that our airline goes past it. We're cutting this off here and putting a on-off valve so that this center section and this section that we just put up is on the second air pump, and the main section is on that side, and this side is the air pump. So 2 aisles for each air pump. So that's what Josh is trying to accomplish now. He's gluing it. He just cut the pipe. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. He cut that pipe there. Now he's gluing on the on-off valve. There he goes. Perfect. Now glue the other side. That's going to give us about 3 more inches of pipe.
Problem is, some ain't letting me push the pipe that way.
No. Go ahead and twist it and push, Josh.
Oh, there's buckling. Go down there and pull it.
All right, he's gluing that together. Good deal. Now with that shut off, This airline now hooks up to the airline we just put on over on that side, and it's going to run off the new air pump. As long as this valve here is shut off, it separates the two air pumps. So we're good to go. For right now, Josh, you can open that and let the air still run until we're done. There you go. Okay, now we're back here behind the fish tank. Josh is going to pull out the linear air pump. We're going to hook up to that 1/2-inch pipe. Here's what it is. What's this one?
Says LA80.
So it's another LA80. We had the first one running for 10 years now. Now we're going to hook up another LA80.
Correct.
Let me see it. So it has a 1/2-inch pipe piece coming out. We have a rubber piece that goes at an angle, and then we're just going to hook it up to this conduit, and this will be done. All right, here we go.
So here we have, these are the rubber barbs. Here's basically the piece that's going to come down. Here's a rubber boot that snaps over here. And then, actually this is backwards. This goes on here. And then this boot, you basically take your PVC pipe and you gotta squish it up in here.
But it's going to be, 2 foot long, go to the
Right.
ceiling.
Just giving you guys an idea. Kind of a little force fit. But you guys get the idea. So you can basically stretch that out over, but this isn't the pipe we're using.
That will run that entire 1/2-inch line PVC pipe that we put up today, and the second one that we put up. So we're now going to have 2 of these on our whole system, and they're running to our UPS backup unit, which lets us run about a half hour after the electric shuts off. The air still keeps running, and that gives us time to set up the generators. We've got a 9,000 watt generator, and we've got a, what's a little one?
Like a 500 watt or something like
500 watt. It's enough to hook up the air pumps to it and let it run for 5 hours. Or we hook up the 9,000 watt generator and run for, 5 gallons of gas worth of time. So it just gives us time, buys us time. Well, guys, I hope you liked today's show, and we're getting back to the rescues real soon here, so we'll be doing a lot more of those videos. Right now, we're just trying to tidy up and finish things around the rescue and button it up. So hope you guys liked it and see how we do our airlines and stuff like that. Till next show, stay fishy, my friends.